everyone. Welcome. It's Isaiah, and I am coming live with another one of the amazing WOWOW Facilitators. So before I go too deep into discussing with Ferris, hi Ferris, I will remind you what the hell WOWOW is. So WOWOW stands for Winter Online Women Only Wellness Gathering. So the idea is that we gather together, a bunch of women, and we talk about wellness. We do creativity, we do EFT, Qigong, you name it. And we hope that this brings some light in the middle of our winter. That's happening next week, January 16th to 18th. It is an event that is also a fundraiser for some women's supporting some charities that help women in either recovery from whatever abuse of all shapes and form, and the other charity is to help prevent said abuse, mostly in relationships or domestic abuse. So for 19 euros only, you can come for 3 days and bask in sisterhood, get into vision boarding, Qigong workshops, masterclasses, connection lounges, virtual coffee shops, you name it, basically. I don't even remember what I'm doing. Oh, yes, I'm doing a journaling workshop in there. And the amazing Ferris J is one of the 22 facilitators that have agreed to come and play with me and Ree Pearson and Annalise Argyle, who run said charities. And Ferris is joining us from Ireland. I'm excited. My son lives nearby to you, so every time I mention Ireland, I go smiling. I'm like, oh, Ireland. And so welcome, Ferris. And could you maybe start by telling us a little bit about what you will be doing in the WOWOW event?
I will be doing some EFT tapping and experiential live. And we're going to be tapping for the winter blues because it's that time of year. People are low, energy is low, light is low. And we want to help us release some of the tired, stuck energy so we can feel revitalized even while it's winter.
It's very much needed. You know, this is why actually we created this event at this time of year, because Rhea and Annalise run a summer event that is obviously in summer, but it's happening offline in real life. And we thought that the winter was going to be long until we meet again in the field in the summer. So we thought, hey, we need some uplifting in the winter. And I am also happy that you have agreed to come and do some EFT because that you chose to do the EFT for winter blues, because it's really one of those times in the year where, you know, we're after the holidays. There's not even the joy of meeting friends and family or getting presents or having good food. It's like, what is there to be happy about? Well, there's WOWOW. So come and join us and be happy about that. We in WOWOW want to help you as a woman increase your wellness. And wellness is such a big, vast topic. So there's so many ways that we can do that. I have prepared some questions for you, Ferris, so that we deal with questions around wellness and women. So I have 2 questions, a serious one and maybe more fun on light one. So let's start with the serious one. How has your own wellness journey shaped the work you share with others?
Oh, it goes so parallel. I think I'm always my own guinea pig. Whatever happens to me, I know it turns into my work because I always like to deep dive and go, what can I do about this? So when I was younger, it was IBS, it was mindset things like not people pleasing and bringing my energy back to me. And now it's perimenopause because that's a biggie. And that threw me for 6. And I don't stay thrown for 6 for long. I'm like, no, I have more tools. My sleeves are going to roll up. we are going to sort this out. So it's very, very parallel. Yeah.
It is. I think it's for all of us. And when I wrote this, I thought, yeah, and the answer is going to be, of course, because I think we teach first and foremost what we need to learn.
I think that's true. And I was even reflecting on that yesterday because there were moments in my perimenopause journey, it's still right up in my face. I'm like, how can I lead others through this when I have days where it's still a bit bonkers? But
Yeah, but I think that's the power of it. It's because we know firsthand what it is to navigate through this, whatever this is. In your case, we're talking about perimenopause right now, but there's so many things that we have to navigate. And as women, we have the it's so classic. I'm sorry to say that, but menopause, we all go through it at some point, and there are so many ways to go through that, and emphasizing the self-care and the wellness that we can I can actually take care of myself, and providing then tools for me to take care of myself, and then sharing those tools with other women is so powerful. I think that we get to the point where we're not only are we our own guinea pig, but we can invent ways to share that, even if we're not on the other side. This is another, I think it's a trap for many of us. I'm not all done and healed and finished and perfect, so I won't start teaching. And that's bullshit, basically. Because we'll never be perfect and finished and healed.
Oh.
There's always going to be some new things that we go through.
Yeah.
And so you have found EFT as a guinea pig very effective, I'm guessing. So that's why you share it with other people.
Yes, absolutely. It's such a good tool. I love first aid EFT in the moment when the emotions are up, when the energy is, to use a technical term, a bit squiffy and everything's gone a bit bonkers. The tapping is so quick and simple to take the edge off that and to get us back to be more regulated, so then we can think straight and take action and do other things. It's really good for getting us back to ourselves.
Yeah, and I have to say, I was also excited when you accepted my offer to join, because I think EFT is one of those tools that is free, not difficult to practice on your own.
Yeah.
And you don't need anything but a couple of hands, maybe only one.
Imaginary hands.
It's very, very accessible and very, very effective. And it's one of those, I think, overruled tools, let's put it this way. We sometimes want the posh and glittery solutions, but actually EFT works and it's accessible, whatever is your budget or your level of qualifications. You can start from scratch and learn. There's so many ways to practice and to learn. So I'm really excited that you're going to show us one that I don't know.
I love that about it. You can start so simply with what I call the first aid tapping in the moment, clear that. And yet you can use it like detective work to go back through strands of patterns that have kind of bunched us all up that we can then clear, and it can be real artwork as well. So there's a lot of depth to it.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm really happy that you're here. So my less serious question, if it is going to be, what's one habit that you know is good for you, but you still resist at least sometimes?
Oh, what do I resist sometimes? That's a good one. There are some days, like I will put my hands up. I love my Qigong practice, is a real integral part of my life, and it helps me so much with grounding and working with energy. And there are still some days where it's just little micro moments. I'm not doing my longer sessions that I know really ground me. And ironically, it's those times when I need it most, where everything's hectic.
Don't we all?
And I'm like, you could really do with that today, or even 2 days in a row. But usually after 2 days in a row, I'm pretty good at going, okay, come on. Come on.
Yeah, I see. I absolutely concur with the idea that we know that when we need it most is when we resist it most. Because I don't have time now. I have to blah blah or whatever. Or no, it's all right. I'll make do. But that is the day when we should be doing it more than ever.
Yeah.
We're only human after all, and that's the great thing about the way that I think we have invented or co-created the event. The WOWOW event is about being human and being okay with, just in the winter we need the warmth and the sisterhood, and we do our best, and our best is sometimes very, very tiny, and very tired and very duvet. Let's put it this way. But it's so much more fun to be in a duvet with other people virtually.
It is. It is. And it's those things, like I'm a great believer in the micro moments. So even if there's a day where I haven't got a long practice, I'm gonna do a little bit of shaking or a little bit of stretching as I'm making a cup of tea or as I'm doing something. There's still ways to put little bits of it back in, so I've not completely lost. And that's really valid as well.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm all for micro moments as well, because if we expect to have the perfect day with every perfect timing, this is a never gonna happen situation. So we might as well grab every moment, do whatever. Thank you so much. It has been amazing to talk to you, ladies who are listening to us. Yes, you can join WOWOW for as little as 19 euros. And I'm going to share the link here that you can go and grab your ticket. For 19 euros, you get the live sessions if you want the replays for a whole year, which means you get Ferris's session, for instance. You can re-tap again next year during the winter, because you know what? This winter blues will come back. Well, that's 39 euros for you. Don't forget that all this money is going to charity, and that we are very excited to raise some money for these amazing charities and to help women in need, and to help ourselves who are in need of warmth, sisterhood, and some wellness during the event. You can also, if you're watching us from your computer, you can grab the QR code there, which should work and bring you to the same website. And you can buy your ticket. See you next time with another one of our WOWOW facilitators. Thank you, Ferris, so much for joining me at this